Welcome back to part 2 of making a floor cushion for my 18-month-old daughter. So now comes the dreaded zip. So I decided for some unknown reason to put a concealed zip in here. I thought it would look better, but I'd never done this before. So I started off by putting my panels right side together, and I marked along the bottom on 3.5 inches in from each side. So that first little section of up until 3.5, you're going to do a regular stitch length. Then in between the two marks, you're going to do your longest stitch your machine will do, because this is going to be unpicked. Then at the end, you're going to go back to your original stitch length and do some back stitches as well, just to keep that secure. Then finger press it open, and then you're going to pin your zip in. So I pinned my zip down, but as it turns out, after I'd finished sewing it, I didn't end up catching all of the areas I should have to make the flaps, if you like, that conceal the zip. So I do end up going back over it, which again adds to the untidiness of it in the end. But also it never occurred to me to change the thread colour. So I've got a white on this sort of yellowy orange, and it just stands out like a sore thumb. Hopefully you'll be able to see it either at the end of this video or in part 3. Well, we're going to finish this off. But yeah, if I had changed it to match, it probably wouldn't have looked as bad because you wouldn't notice it. But with the white, it does stand out quite a lot. With a normal zip, you're going to sew right up against the zip line. But for this, you're going to sew along the outer edge. And again, because of that, I didn't catch it all. So you can see it here, because I've used a poly cotton, it's wrinkled as well, which really doesn't look great. It doesn't add anything to the finished look, if I'm honest. I'm realising now that using poly cotton probably has specific uses, maybe for like a one-time thing, like a costume or something maybe, but for something with a bit of longevity to it, maybe a poly cotton it might not give you the best looking results at the end. So now I'm just unpicking this middle section to reveal the zip, and then you can come back for part 3 where we're going to finish putting this together. And yeah, I'm going to show you a clip of actually giving it to my daughter. Yeah, she absolutely loved it. So yeah, you can see there, that doesn't look good, does it? What was I doing? I don't know.